am a millionaire. I'm a young money millionaire. Time I need a million here. I'm just playing.
Praise God, bro.
I'm just playing. Hey, it's your boy One Shot Nines back in with another video. Yeah, what's up? It's your boy One Shot Nines back in with another video. I am Nasir Muhammad, a local DP cinematographer from Houston, Texas, and I'm going to talk to you guys today about music videos. I'm going to talk to you about what 5 things you should do to shoot your music videos and some of the basics of music video shooting. I know a lot of people love to shoot music videos, but this is how you shoot a music video. Just 5 basic tips. All right, ready?
You guys, if you can take
Okay?
a 60.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
First basic tip. First basic tip, your performance video, your performance that you shoot for the artist. All right. This is what a lot of people have asked me, and somebody asked me recently in my comments. So I decided to make a video about it, and I greatly appreciate him for asking. So, what frame rate and shutter speed you shoot your performance scenes at? Frame rate and shutter speed you need to be shooting at is 23.98 on your performance scenes, and B-roll needs to be at 60p. There's no difference. Shutter speed needs to be double both. All right. The reason you shoot 23.9 is because you're making it look like real time, and it's so much. The motion blur is so different from 60 to 23. I've seen people shoot a lot of music videos in 60 frames a second. I think it looks nice. I think that's really strictly a B-roll thing for me. But hey, everybody's different. I know people who shoot their performance scenes in 30 frames a second. That's again on them. But I personally think the performance scenes should be shot 6 of them. Six of them. 6 performance scenes, 3 of them that you solidly use, 4 for maybe, the other 2 for safety, at 23.98 frames a second, double the shutter speed, which is 48 or 50, whichever your camera goes to. And you should shoot these whichever way you possible, handheld, whatever you want to do, just shoot them, keep the guy in frame, and make it look really nice. It's gonna look really awesome. So continuously keep shooting at 23.98 for your performance scenes. Next topic. The next topic is something a lot of people always forget about, that you really have to pay attention when you're on set. I'm gonna talk about 2 things people forget about. The first one, a second one's gonna be the other question. The other topic. The first one is always hire a person to press record and stop. Camera B is rolling. Camera A is rolling. 3, 2, 1, and action. Because the thing is, when you're worried about camera, lighting, and all this other stuff, you're not worried about starting and stopping, and you really cannot function on doing that because literally, the person's looking at you ready to do the shoot. I don't know how other people do it, but you need to hire. I always bring an extra guy. I don't know how other people do it, but you need to hire somebody who's literally ready to say, "Are you ready to shoot? You ready to press 3, 2, 1 action?" Yes, you need to hire a guy who press play on the music so they can hear it. Press play, please. There's no other reason why you're here but to press play, because this is a music video. I really need your help right now because I am worried about camera and the lighting and all this other stuff, and I cannot reach down and touch the sound bar and then run into the middle of the shoot and miss the first couple seconds of the song. No, you need a guy that you hired that only strictly does that. I don't care how much you pay him, let him be your cousin, and let them pay attention too, because they're the people that when we're looking around like this, you're looking for him because he hasn't clicked the button yet to press start because everybody's ready to go but him. So make sure you hire that position now. I don't know what that position is called. I don't specifically shoot music videos often. I only shot a couple, but I always bring somebody like my cousin, or I always bring somebody that's a PA, and they always press start and stop for me. So record and stop. I always do that. Make sure you got record and stop. A guy for that, not just you. All right. Third thing that kind of goes with that, that's kind of backdoor, is a sound bar. A lot of people, they are try to use their cars for the audio, but the car for the audio is not going to be good enough for DaVinci, Adobe, or Final Cut to pick up the audio that the cameras can hear, especially if you have 1 or 2 cameras on set, or if you're far away from the camera, from the audio. I know the artist can hear it, but the camera cannot hear it. So my suggestion is to turn up the audio on your camera all the way on camera, whatever. Don't mic anybody up. You don't really have to do that because you don't need that audio, but turn the camera body mic up all the way and let it play, and bring a sound bar and put the sound bar underneath you, or put the sound bar somewhere so close that the audio is almost peaking. not like too bad in the red, but I'm like in the yellow. And DaVinci and all the other softwares will be able to identify what song goes with what scene, and they'll be able to merge it for you together. So I would suggest you buy a sound bar, and that is something that a lot of people won't tell you until you get there. Trust me, you don't want to sit there and sync somebody's lips all day, because this is another step you have to do in editing that you don't want to do, and you're most likely editing these videos yourself. So yeah. Fourth thing. My number four thing is for women. With your music videos, you always want to put a filtration on women no matter what. I'm gonna say no matter what, because I personally think women do not like the sharpness of the clinical lenses that we use nowadays. Right now I'm using the Sigma 24 millimeter, and low-key have a little bit of like a gloss on me, because I always like either put a fingerprint on the lens, or like I'm just playing. I always bump it at 1.4, and it's really bloomy and all this other stuff. But I would put a Tifton Pro Mist filter or a filtration on the lens, so that women don't think that their skin is sharp. We have to reshoot it. We're on set. It's hot. Nobody wants to be here all day. My feet hurt. Your feet hurt. You're probably tired of dancing, doing your routine. So make sure you have either a Pro Mist filter, fans, air conditioner for women. Please continue to know that women artists are completely different from male artists. Male artists will go out there and do it in 2 hours. Women artists might take 6, because they have hair and makeup. So always have hair and makeup ready to go on your phone, and always have a time for them to go somewhere and do AC, air conditioning, not AC as an actual film, but AC, because they're really going to get hot, and they're going to like get mad in a minute. And I wouldn't want you to deal with a mad artist woman who's gonna slice you. So the biggest thing is filtration for women. Make sure. The fourth thing is, I want to make sure that you are accommodating the woman artist that you are shooting. So please be very careful. Make sure make sure you are paying attention to the time, because they kind of will run it sometimes. So pay attention to the time, and pay attention to her facial features, her hair, because you will shoot something else over again, and that kind of can ruin your time. So I suggest bring somebody who is a woman to watch the video as you're shooting it, a PA, which is a woman, and that will help you out so much. All right. Final thing is lighting. I'm getting technical, but I'm also getting personal, so that you can do things that when you're on set, you know how to do this. I'm not going to be very technical. I'm not going to talk about anything, but utilize your lighting. I remember once recently I shot a video, and we had lighting inside of a garage that we're gonna shoot in, and the garage was public, and they turned off all the garage lights, and they left us with the emergency lights. And I decided to utilize the light as a very, very harsh big beam light to make a really gritty beam music video that the person really, really liked. And I'm just gonna say utilize the lighting. Lighting shapes and forms the cinematic look that you're looking for. So if you bring softboxes lights, make sure you bring 200s, 300s, 400s, 600s, because you're gonna need to boom something. And RGB is always the best way to go for music videos. Don't shoot anything that's not on an RGB light, because if you got bicolor and daylight, that's good for interviews and stuff. Don't let me tell you, but I'm going to be biased and say RGB lights are always going to be the best bet to go, especially when you have 2 of them, because you can take off any softbox and make it a hard light. You can change the colors. You can shape the light to what you want your music video to look like. And that is going to definitely help you in the long run when you're shooting these videos from now on. So make sure that you're paying attention to the lights you're bringing, the size of the lights, the quality of the light, the quantity of the light. And I'm going to suggest Pavo tubes. I'm going to test skinny lights, because you can put them in the frame as practicals, and they're not a really huge source, and they do RGB. So if you have a big RGB, if you have a big light like I do, I have two 200-watt lights that are bicolor that are not RGB. So what I would do is use like a daylight, and then like a warm, probably put some orange on it, and then use Pavo tubes to put in the background to show that this video has color. So shape, color, shape, lighting. Make sure that your lighting looks good. Make sure you accommodate the woman artist. Make sure you bring a sound bar, and make sure you bring somebody that is gonna PA, and also shoot at 23.98 and 60p, and double both of those for your basic music video settings, and what some of the things you're gonna run into on set when you first shoot your first music video. All right, so like, comment, and subscribe. Keep asking me for more. If you want more information on music videos, just ask me. I could really go into depth technically, but this channel is not really a technical channel anymore. It's going to be a very passionate channel talking about the day-to-day life that you are gonna run into when you go and shoot your first video, because I run into them. You know, Gerald Undone did not talk about this stuff. He talks about the camera frame rates and all, but Gerald Undone does not talk about it. Shout out Gerald Undone. Put him in the description. Hopefully one day you'll watch this video. But yeah, man, like, comment, subscribe. Greatly appreciate you guys for tapping in. Like, comment, subscribe. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep grinding. Keep working. Go shoot some more music videos. Shoot and charge for your value. We'll talk about that in another video in the business video. So make sure you tap in for those. Like, comment, subscribe. Love you guys. Keep commenting, keep subscribing, and talk trash in the comments. Ready? Go. All right. Peace.